EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Pittsburgh Steelers on Sunday Night Primetime.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's a return. Here comes Calvin Austin. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Run. This is Jalen Warren. And he'll get ahead for about 3 on the first play from scrimmage.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Warren. And this is going to be a Steelers first down. They'll take this up to the 38-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
So, 1st and 10 here now at the 38. On the carry, here's Israel Abanikanda. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. Play action. Rodgers. That'll be caught by the running back Warren. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
10
Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
He'll take this down inside the 30. Nate Hobbs in from his corner spot to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
319.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Play 8 of the opening drive coming up, and now they face 3rd down.
319.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts. Third down, they need 5.
319.
From the gun, Rodgers. And that is incomplete. Jonnu Smith, the tight end, man he was looking for there. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And oh, how about this early on? They blocked the kick.
In this situation, Mike, every coach on the sideline is yelling, watch the ball, watch the ball. So this is a gutsy move defensively to sell out and go for that block. Remember, if he times this jump wrong, that's a 1st down.
Opposite. Green. 33. Yellow. Quick. Yellow. Set.
Now the first carry of the game for Josh Jacobs. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Here's a 2nd and 12. That is Musgrave, the man in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
1st down, Packers.
Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard mark. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another 1st down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll get forward for a couple. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Blue striker. Look, steel, black.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Tucker Kraft was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be 3rd down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow, 22. Ready.
Here's Love. Open man, right side. He's got him. He's going to have the 1st down. That one good for... And the drive continues.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On the double. Here we go. Drill green. Yellow. 43.
On play action, Love. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
I'll Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Watch out now. 52. 10 front. Ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Cole Holcomb in on the tackle.
Hey, good steal. Ready.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
This opening drive going to form so far. Now they've got it 1st and goal.
Set punt. 33. Yellow. Set punt.
Here's Jacobs. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 13-yard line.
On 2nd down, Love. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 0-0 is the score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. Third and goal.
Let's go. 43 reps. 52 blue. Ready.
They'll run with Jacobs. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Miller now to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
A-Rod down to throw on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Rodgers. This one is complete to DK Metcalf. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
At the 38-yard line.
Rodgers, RPO, quickly out to Wilson. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up second down at the 47-yard line.
Again, it's Rodgers. A pass complete there to Smith. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
That's good.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
He finds Austin with the grab. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. A pickup of 15 in the air. That's a Steeler first down.
Steeler. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
A run out of the gun with Warren. And the D closes quickly. He stopped after a gain of a yard. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
Second down.
From the 33, here's second and 8. Throwing, Rodgers. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
Now it's a bootleg with Rodgers. We'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
It is second and 6. Rodgers. Metcalf reels it in on the right side. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
So there's a saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second and 7. Rodgers going up top again. He'll get back to Wilson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up third down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. We'll try and run it here with Warren. He will have a Steelers first down. Able to get about 3 that time on 3rd and inches.
And anytime you have a long drive going, you'd hate to have it stall out there. So that's a really nice job up front, making sure that that doesn't happen, and it's going to set up 1st and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield. Now, can they pay it off with 6? It's 1st and goal. But the fullback trying to power it home. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. They're out there to block most of the time, but Greg, great reward for the fullback to carry it in for the touchdown.
Not every team in the league even carries a fullback, but man, if you have one on your roster, Mike, not many better places to use him than down here on the goal line.
That's the score. Steelers 7, Packers 3.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. A dangerous Mecole Hardman on the return. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 43-yard line.
Come on, 38. Ready. Yellow, 20. Ready.
Good play action with Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And this will be incomplete.
Ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Black, 95.
The man in motion is Watson. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. A throw left side there, not going to find the target. Incomplete. Trying to get it to Travis Etienne that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So after being unable to pick up the 1st down on 3rd down, now they have a decision to make. And, Mike, I think we're seeing this play out all across the league. When you cross midfield, you really enter 4-down territory. I think this is a great opportunity to take advantage of the field position, maintain possession, and see if you can get a fresh set of downs.
At their own 19-yard line.
First down for Aaron. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their second. We'll talk things over before 3rd down. The shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready, 10 cycles. Clock 22 meters.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd down.
And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout.
Ready up.
2nd and a yard.
Yellow, go. 45, white. Black top. Blue striker. Beetle blue, hey, red. Set.
Throwing is Love. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Here, 10 black. Hey, green. 6. Gun red. Ready?
They'll try and throw it on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Well, here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. Open is trapped. He's got it. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line.
A gain of 15.
They convert with a gain of 15.
And it's his first catch of the game, and it ends up being a good one. All week long, we talked about how this dominant secondary wanted to take away their best targets. And if he continues to make plays like that, their top 10 ranking could take a hit by the end of this one.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Ultra. Hey, go Fury. Ready?
Off the play fake. Here's Love. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime.
Ready?
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10.
Down. Stand.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he will get into the end zone. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground with one. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Warren. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. Here's 3rd and 2.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
He'll get up and spike it. And let's check the clock. Maybe time for 2 plays here before the end of the half. Here comes Chris Boswell to try a field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their 2nd. Here's Cameron Johnston now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. And this one's going to be downed inside the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready? Break. Set. Ready. 33. Yellow.
On 1st down, it's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, has half number 2. Kicks off. Hardman now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
At their own 44-yard line.
Ready?
On play action, Love. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Ready.
Running is Jacobs. It's a short pickup, taking this to the 49. Chuck Clark there to make the play.
Just shy of midfield. A gain of 4. And it's 3rd down.
Third and 5.
Fight, fish, ready.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
Understand?
Here now, 3rd and 5.
Steel, black. Come on, hey, red, 38. Ready.
Back to throw is Love. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. On 1st and 10, here's Rodgers. And he is out of bounds at the 45. A gain of 14. Good for a quick 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Second and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Rodgers. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Steelers getting ready to put this one away. Brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
50, green.
In motion, Reed.
Cut.
Not a whole lot happening there. Just a short pickup.
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And let's give a lot of credit to the defense. They were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. It's the tight end Kraft in motion. A 2nd down throw for Love. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Jaden Reed was the intended target. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic. Don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here. The defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Ready. Black, 95. Blue striker.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Toward the middle, that one caught by Watson. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, it's going to be a little frustrating. With himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. On comes the Packers punting team, as he's on to punt for the 2nd straight drive. Before he can get a return go. Down to throw on 1st down. That'll be caught by the running back Lawrence. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Rodgers. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Devontae Wyatt getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
So the key to these 3rd down blitzes, Mike, is you have to be confident that you're going to get home, because if not, you can leave yourself vulnerable on the back end to give up a big play. So fortunately here, the gamble pays off, and they're able to get him down for a sack.
Taken in at the 50. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up.
Here we go.
The man in motion is Watson.
Black ultra. Hey, red. Yellow. Zoom. Fight 60. 6. Mega. Go pink. Hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 50, green.
On the ground, it's Jacob. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Going back. Let's get two. Go.
To throw is Monk. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Reed. And the Steelers are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. And we're going to work this down inside the 45. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Rodgers on 1st down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Rodgers now. He finds Austin with the grab. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll run it right here with Warren. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, you could tell that the defense had seen that play on game tape, and they were ready for it. They tried to do a little jet sweep, pop pass out of the gun. Defense was all over it. Nowhere to go, no gain.
They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. A gain of 16 on that pass play. That's a Steeler 1st down.
That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now Rodgers. This one grabbed by Austin. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Two yards from 6 points. It is 1st down and goal. Warren. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Adds the extra point, and the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10.
Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Go play action with Love. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Here we go. Rule 32.
Now Love. He'll look middle. He's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a 1st down in this spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Love to throw it on 1st down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive, and he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Ready. 60 red. 60 red. Steel, black. Green jack. Beetle blue. Bright blue. Hut.
Now Love. And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. To the 20. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boswell now for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Steelers are out to a 21-10 lead.
Packers 10. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on, set. Stand flat.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll let this one rip, looking for Watson. And he'll be taken down at the 10-yard line. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. From the gun, it's Love. And he will score! Game on! Tucker Kraft, touchdown, Green Bay. He's got another one, his 2nd touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Set up for the
45,
two-point
right.
conversion.
Ready.
They'll let Jacob try to run this in. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the 4th quarter. They've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Miller now to return it. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
A 1st down throw from Rodgers. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
And that ball in and out of his hands. It is incomplete. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, it's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
So, from the 37, here's second down and a yard. He'll run the toss to Jacobs. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
In motion, it's Golden.
Hey, green. Go pink. Ready?
Back to throw is Love. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And this will work out well. Touchdown by the special teams unit right at the 10-yard line. First down for Aaron. That's caught downfield by Smith. They're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. What a way to kick off this drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Here's Abanaconda. The ball comes out. And the defense is going to come up with it. Maybe the... they need here in the fourth quarter.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Yellow, 43.
On first down, it's Love. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And it'll bring up second down.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his third interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Josh Jacobs was the intended receiver. And third down coming up.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue 32. Ready.
Here's Love to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Trailing late, they've got to go here. They'll go for it. Love. Oh, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on down.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has two options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
On 1st and 10, it's Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5. From the gun, Rodgers. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Packers going to use their final timeout now.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the flat. He's not having it. He brings him down for no gain.
3rd down. They need 5. Now Pittsburgh will bang a timeout here. That's their 2nd. Third and 5. Rodgers. That'll be caught. It's Metcalf. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Steeler first down.
That's good for
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And he'll be met in the backfield and dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd down at the 21-yard line.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, 1. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Third down and 9. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. They're going to send their fans home quite happy. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.